Such fans? I know. Let's go and find some history.
How nice is that? Shiny. It's round, shiny and silver, so I did get a bit excited. It's only a button. It's got a nice loop on it still, so we can stow it onto Rockhardies. It's nice, isn't it? Should we be able to trace that? Should be the idea. We'll give it a go later. Wow, happy days.
I'm not going to say much about this.
I think I'll leave it up to your wit and wisdom just to put your own comments in the section below. Absolutely no idea. Ooh, own jokes in the comments below. Might give you a prize for the funniest one. Well, we just had out a random old bit of lead, just getting ready to chuck it in the scrap pocket, ready for the scrap heap. And I thought, well, it's a bit regular. And you pick up these bits of lead and you kind of think, oh, is that? You can see things in it, you know, like you can in the clouds sometimes. You pick up these random bits of lead and they turn out to be a little piggy. I love it. Oink and all of that. Look at that. Isn't that great? I think that is magnificent. I'm very, very happy with my little lead pet pig. Don't take much to please me, does it? Love it. Look at him. That's great. Somebody here, 100 years or so ago, was probably eating a boiled egg, sitting there having their lunch after a hard day in the field, or half morning in the field, and thought, I know, I'll have a boiled egg. Peeling away, a bit of pepper on the top. Went and left the lid, didn't he? Look at that. Pepper pot lid. Some of them are silver. Alas, I don't think that one is. I could have a full condiment centre, I think, pretty soon. How cool. And who've we got here? Let's have a look. It's a penny. It's Queen Vic. Milady. Oh, but heads, tails it was, and it should be able to find a date on that so quick. (1861), so it's a bun head. Yeah, there's a bun. Hello, my lady. That's nice, isn't it? Happy days. Well, this rung up at 77. I'm on field 2, max sense on Simplex, for all of you that are interested in that kind of thing. And this is rung up at 77. It's small, round and shiny. I thought for a minute we had a hammered. Let's get it in the sunlight for me. There we go. It's not a hammered. I can see Britannia on that side just, I think. Who's that? Sunshine, come on, give it to me. Where are you? Field clean, we'll come back to that. It looks interesting. Is that 1836? So it's a silver. 1836, so that's George III, I believe. Yes, I'm happy with that. We've got a silver. Not a hammered, it's a milk. Look, you can even see the legend on that. That's going to clean up lovely. I'm happy with that. We get Mrs. Wife to use her magnificent eyes. And she'll be able to tell us all the details. Very, very happy. Woo! What do we reckon on that? think it's copper. It's very patterned. It's a shame it broke. I managed to break it, I like to hasten to add. Probably been in the ground for 400 or 500 years, but 2 minutes in my bloody big sausage fingers. That's going to clean up lovely. That could be as far back as medieval. Really could. In focus. We'll clean that up back at the ranch. Oh, what a good day. All we need now is a hammered and a Roman, and I think we've pretty much got the full set. Oh look, we get a bit of focus. Excellent. What do we wish for? It's a really skinny old toasted Roman. There's a Roman. It's in the same place that we always find them. They're always in this condition. You can kid yourself all day long that you're going to find something on it, but there's a little raised bit there which you could probably make out as a leg of some kind of deity or something, but you're never going to get an idea off of that. It's just a crusty old Roman, which I can oh dear. So what would we say? All we need now is a hammered. Hey, let's go for that, shall we? Let's go for that. See you later, Roman. Another milled halfpenny. Hello, Mom. Presume that's Victoria. Face looks a bit unfamiliar, actually. Maybe it's not. Oh well, we'll give it a clean up when we get back at the ranch and we'll see who that is. We can see anything on the other side. Toasted. Toasted that side. Okay, well we'll see what that is when we get back to the ranch. Watch again, we're back at the ranch after our good search earlier on. I've got to give a couple of shouts out. I want to shout out to my mate Tim down in Brighton for giving me some handy legal advice. Always good. Keep your friends for as long as you can, because they do come in handy. And I want to give a shout out and advise everyone to go and have a look at some videos. It's a new channel. It's called Notched to 11. Fantastic couple of videos he's got up so far, some interesting finds, and I've been told by somebody that he's actually quite pleasing on the eye, so make of that what you will. Notched to 11, check it out, go and have a look. He's alright, he's a very, very nice fella. Right, let's have a look at some of these things. Some of the coins this week. We've got a 10p, look at that. Hey, I'm going rich eye. Yep, the birds are chirping away, they know exactly what's going on. A couple of Vickies, a couple of bunheads, a penny and a halfpenny. I thought this was a cat badge when it first came up, but it was the right shape to be a cat badge, but I think it's just a bit of a tractor. There we go. Little specky buckle. Some of those are silver. Unfortunately, that one isn't. Cleaned up nice though. The obligatory Roman grot that seems to be getting these days. Absolutely nothing on it. I mean, you in certain lights you can say, well, yeah, that's a deity, or that's a... No. Just a lump of old Roman bronze, I think they were mostly. A button which I thought had something on it. It feels like there was something on it once upon a time. Still got the loop on it. But I couldn't make anything out definitive on it, so just a button going in the scrappy pile. Bronze ring. We have so many of those. Pepper pot. Somebody was sat there eating their pickled egg once upon a time. And I thought, oh, I'll have a bit of pepper on that. And they shook and then decided to leave the lid there. Some of them, again, are silver. Unfortunately, this one isn't. Really nice condition. Focus that. That's a Royal Artillery badge from between 1790 and 1802. Those ones. Napoleonic. It's alright, isn't it? I like that. Now you can tell by the different curvature at the top there, that gives the age away. Some of them are really, really curved, like more of a shield. And there you go. Little pig. 1940s, 1950s. Made by Britain is the company that made them. And this is a piglet from a set of 4. Quite collectible. The front legs are there, they've been squashed. It did support itself on its front legs. But yeah, you can find him online, a little piglet. That's quite nice, I like him. Now this thing, controversially, I thought, what on earth is that? I thought, is that ye olde Ann Summers? But we turn it up that way. I thought, that's a pipe. I think it's a pipe bowl. And I went online and checked it out. And there's some debate. Some people reckon they were kids' toy pipes that they used to blow bubbles from. And others say they're some kind of whistle. Whistle seems to be the more popular answer. I don't know how it works as a whistle. You blow into it and there may or may not have been a lid thing on there. I don't see how it's a whistle. But there you go. That's apparently what it is. From the 1800s. That's about all we can narrow it down to. There's a good few of them online. The Portable Antiquities Schemes website has a few of them on there. And the Downers as whistles. But there you go. I thought it was a bit... I don't want to say what I thought it was. But there we go. That's an old whistle. Livery button. Haven't been able to identify the family. But let's focus on that. Can we see the lion standing on his little plinth there? And this cleaned up lovely. I wish it wasn't broken. But there you go. That's my sausage fingers. I'll try and focus as much as I can. You see the pattern on there? And that is 1700s as well. Nice little copper finger ring. I think what I might do is I might send that away and get that re-rounded, because I like that. I think that's nice. That's the best ring I've found so far. So I might actually spend some time and some money and get that redone. So all we've got to do now is have a quick chat about this. Right, we'll have a little talk about this. I'll try and get this as focused as I can for you. Can you see him there? That's not George, as I thought it was. It is in fact William IV. Now, he doesn't really appear, I'm just trying to get that focus there. It's 1836, that's Britannia on that side. Silver, 925 silver, so you know, that's okay. There he is there, that's William. Now, William's quite interesting himself, because he wasn't supposed to be king. He was one of the sons of George III. He had older brothers and all of that, and he wasn't supposed to be king. Wasn't supposed to be king, so much so that as soon as he was old enough, pretty much, he went off and bogged off and joined the navy, because that's what he wanted to do. He was a bit of a roister-doister, as they used to call him back in the day, and he had a punch-up in the dock of Gibraltar, which put him in jail for a little while. Whilst he was in jail, he thought, hang on, I don't really want to be a common seaman, really, if this is what it's all about. So he said, don't you know who I am? And they went, oh, well, okay. So they let him go. So off he trotted, come back to England. Quite a controversial bloke. I say history's pretty much brushed over him, to be quite honest. He went off and decided not to marry, but he went and lived with a baldy actress of the day. She already had a few illegitimate children and had affairs and stuff all over the place, and he decided to set up shop with her, not marry her or anything, and they had 10 illegitimate children. So they reckon that this actress, I don't know what her name was. Well, I do know what her name was, but it's written down somewhere. They reckon that she had 16 children, 10 of them with royal lineage. So there's some families around the UK now that if they delve into their own family history, they can probably trace their history back to William IV. Eventually became king, didn't like it, didn't want all the pomp and ceremony, really wasn't into it. Spent most of his time not really liking it. I can't put it any other way. He didn't enjoy it, didn't want to do it. He was a roister-doister. He had punch-ups, he upset everybody, he had rows with everybody. And the best thing he did was look after his niece, Victoria, who went on to become Queen Vic. So there you go, that's him. It's this coin is a 4p or a groat. Now this is quite interesting. In around the 1830s, a groat was a morning's work, 4p, it was a morning's work. And I've looked up and I've traced back. Now the average wage for a male labourer out in the fields in the middle of the summer in the 1830s for a week's work was about 10 shillings 4.5 D, or 4.5p. Now that is including beer and cider. Beer and cider included. You could go to work and do exactly the same job, but not have beer and cider. Remember, the water was filthy. I mean, at the best there was lead piping, which is by today's standards, but without beer and cider, your wages were 10 shillings, 5.25 D, or pence. So that means, by my calculations, to go to work all week and have beer and cider on tap cost you 3/4 of a pence. I know which one I'll be going for. Nice to see you, nice to talk to you. See you all maybe next week if the weather holds. It's all nice and sunny out there at the moment. If you like, give us a thumbs up, leave some comments down there. Hello to everybody that I had to say hello to. Go and watch the man's videos, Notched to 11, well worth a look. See you soon.